Hello YouTube, and hello my good friends. Hello my good friend Florence Ballard A3060. It's last we are here, and when I look one day after upload video about this beautiful BEKO, below the section to the comment, I cannot believe in my eyes, because my good friend Florence Ballard A3060 suddenly subscribed me, and suddenly subscribe and comment and like, and he was amazed by this beautiful BEKO washing machine. Well, I'll say today is the time to present you another cycle. This time I will do cotton's standard 30 with a load of blanket. We got two blankets to put in the machine. Got 5 blankets, and I have two light browns, one stripe, and 2 dark browns. So today I will do at least one. If I will not possibly fit 2, I don't know. Well, this machine has 5 kilo capacity, so perhaps I will do the only one. But I have one last area liquid tap in there, and let's do the chip. Let's do the chip first. In my last video was on a big file when I didn't know how to turn on the machine. But now I know. I must first turn on. I don't standard 60, so the degree will be 30. And I'll do anti-crease because I don't want to spin the blanket on so much high spin speed. Check shot, machine is open. 1 Ariel liquid tap. That's just where last in this back packaging, and load it with blanket. Now, there are not many right ways how to load the blanket inside. The best way is to find the ending on this side and to load it like this, because you don't want really to load some big pump on the side. I have the same one. Again, finding the right end. Actually, accordingly to the size, I left this one outside. I'll put that one to adjust, and then to the second. Okay, let's take this reset / start button, and okay, it's just now filling onto the main wash, and it's okay. to make me sure the washer will turn no problems. Now, mostly people do one stupid mistake. Mostly the people does washing blankets on delicate or volant cycles. But I say not volant or delicate cycles, because you will overload it for the cycle when actually the load might grow higher than 2 kg. The max capacity for the volant cycle, as I can show you, I have the instruction book here, is about 2 kilo. But the max capacity for the cottons is about 5. Seems to have the top up. Or not yet, but very shortly. It does seem to struggle. I've washed in this machine a couple of times, and well, there are absolutely possibly to fit 2 sheet blankets. It's not Java, it's safe. The washer is now sensing the load, but I think my 0.3 dumbbells later will topping up the water. There will be not absolutely enough aqua. Yes, the washer actually does topping up. Wow! Okay, almost shorter than what we actually expected. But make sure it's not problem enough freely. As you can see, the anti-crease does reduce the spin speed actually to 800 RPM. I think if I do select anti-crease, it does reduce the spin speed to the 800. But as well, it might do a longer spin. Well, I do this blanket in this beautiful BEKO because I like this combination blanket and Anyway, all the people are on the lunches. There's one dark color blanket. Accordingly, the size below the seam, there's not enough water. But it does seem there's enough space. There is maybe possibly the chance with another blanket, but I'd say I'll not fit in because it's not my own washer. It's washer of the school or the boarding house or the hostels, and is here for about 1,000 students. We do have on each other hostels another washing machine, but actually the load seems to not have enough water, but actually it's good because at least it's not too much soot. So that. I wish to washing the other blankets still. I'm gonna put it in both, but because I haven't time today. I'm going to go home today. It's the final day of the school. Well, we have another 2 days, but it's actually, this is final day of the school. Because really today we were not learning now. Today we were talking about some England and the Irish. And we'll see how this machine will actually handle the Suzlon. This, of course, is mainly the test how the washer will hang the Suzlon. So I will very rapidly say how to washing the blankets. You have seen already how to loading the blanket, because I have loaded up the blanket, and some people that's loading the blanket as one big bundle and leaving them folded. But I do not prefer to leave the blanket folded. I do prefer to if the blanket is folded, I prefer to shake the blanket, open it really, and I prefer to wash the blanket fully open, because then it's not good for the intermittent spins. Okay. Now the machine has sent its load and it's going to main wash. Quite a strong wind blowing here. Now assuming though the cotton serge is standard, that's 3 rinses standard. I can do the actually cotton's eco. Can do the actually cotton's eco 30, but it's much longer. As you can see, the anti-crease as well cooled down some minutes. You'll see the anti-crease go down about 7 minutes. Even I have expect the anti-crease will be a little more extended the time of washing, so let's put down several minutes. I then make the video how to drying the blanket, but because we haven't the tumble dryer right now to here, so I really must have to going to hostess B. Or I will do the video how to dry the blanket on the dry line. I like the combination of the Taina and this dark brown blanket. I actually did one like to record the one. brilliant. Right now it's a shame I can't select the Apple Plus. Yes, for sure. This is the BEKO. It's not the Bosch. But actually I will never like to fit 2 blankets in the washer with the capacity of 5.5 or the capacity of even 5 kg, rarely. Because it should be really good to lock. Right? I'm washing the taps, okay, and well, take this blanket, take this blanket away from the space because I think it should have. I think it should possibly have a sud lock. I don't want the sud lock to stray onto the blankets. Can hear that. Bless you. Buckets so. Perhaps it's allergy to something. Well, my first plan was to record my blanket, my own blanket, orange blanket from my home, but my mama said actually I can't do it and she will remember washing a blanket at home, so I know do this. I didn't know, and I know the short gradient. I like these blankets because they are looks like little cows. Well, they doesn't really color like little cow. So really cow blankets, actually. Now this blanket should goes to professional laundry, but I'm not really happy with the quality of the professional laundry this year. And the professional laundry is, I think, in Sloboda nad Úpou. I don't know, but I'm not really happy with since the quality of the school laundry mat. Not with the quality. The quality of this machine is good. Really, it's not such a brilliant quality like my Bosch Logic 6, but it's good. It's not such a brilliant quality of my Bosch Logic 6. It's good, but I am not really happy with the quality of the professional laundry mat, which ending the bedding and the towels and the blankets and the duvets and the pillows of the school. Well, because simply I had some bad experience with this professional laundromat. With this particular laundromat, well, we buy a brand new white towels. The hostess buy a brand new white bath sheets. They are high quality ones, and the boarding house bought about 120 new bath sheets. Really nice one. White, really amazing quality. You should wash it boil or well, it's really amazing quality. But when I first saw the bath sheet, I said, wow, that's brilliant quality. Well, wow. But when I saw how the towels come of the professional laundry, I wasn't very happy because, well, there was a yucky brown stain on the white towel. There was one time strange feathers, the grey white towel was almost black. From the professional laundry, there were really horrible black stains on the bedding and the fitted sheets, and as well, our boarding house bought not long time ago about 118 new fitted sheets. New fitted sheets, really, and they are amazing. They are made of amazing material. They are brilliant. They are soft and so. But when I get from the professional laundry the white fitted sheet with black stain, I said, oh, it really. Well, I'm not really happy with the quality of the school professional laundry. Really, in the fact because simply I'm not happy with the quality. Now, the area liquid taps, that's actually quite good. I don't have any fabrics open in this moment, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter to me because I don't need the software because I have anyway all in the one tabs. kind of washer has about finished the heating, 30 degrees. Some people do, again, the stupid way, stupid miss, or stupid ball. They are washing the blankets from volants on 60 or 90 degree cotton. Well, I have seen one of people who did, one of the person, it was a hot point lover. It is a YouTuber called Hot Point Lover who did normal the blanket with towels. Who did really blanket and towel in 90 degree at 90 degree in his grandparents from Bosch. I don't know the model number. Yeah, it was definitely Bosch. But what was really shocked for me that don't know how this blanket will look it after the boil wash. I don't want to risk it. That's the reason why I'm washing at 30 really, because the blanket is volant. Really, it's the real volant. But what amazed me on a Hot Point Lover, that he has put the blanket on a 95 degree cotton, and basically the blanket wasn't shrunk really well. The blanket was maybe a little bit discolored, but wasn't shrunk. It was amazing that the blanket wasn't absolutely shrunk. Some nurse just said to me, some nurse and some people said to me that they are washing rather 2 blankets than 1, because for they it's on their own it's shame to wash the only one blanket, but I don't know if you see very well, but as you can see, there is no possible to fit 2 blankets to this machine. That's not possible because, well, I did fit 1 blanket and the second don't want to risk it. Some cleaning lady even did 2 blankets in the washer for 5 kilo. But I don't want to risk it because of several reasons. Reason 1, it's not my own washer. It's really washer for 1,000 students, 100 students. And several other people, so I can't possibly overload it. If I do want it to overload it, washer in my home, of my own, I can possibly overload it because it is my washer, and I will do it badly if I will do overload it. But it's my personal washer in my home, so I can do that. But when you are on the hostless, is not your own washer. Caution. Really, really big caution on this. Because when you are on the hostless, the washer here is for thousands and thousands of students. Washer for here is for everybody. And the other people must respect. The other people have to. The other people should really respect and do only one blanket, because the washer is here for everyone. Second way of why I don't do 2 blankets is because I used quite aggressive detergent. I used 1A Ariel liquid tab, and I am expecting that the detergent will be excessively soothing this way. And so I didn't use the second blanket because I think the soothe lock will be enough as well. And the third blanket, the third reason is simply because I don't want to overload it. And of course, I must say to still one thing. I do not prefer to combination 2 kinds of blankets. So for example, I do not prefer to put the dark brown, which is these, and the beige, or the dark brown and the stripes together, because the blanket of their own has hair. It's woolen blanket, so it's very big chance to pick the hair, to have the hair inside, and the washer will full of hair. And if I will combination the blanket, for example, I will put dark brown one and possibly the beige one. The colors, not the colors, but the hair will run into each other. And this is not really good. I have to have dark brown hair on the beige blanket. As well as it's not good to have really beige hair on the dark brown blanket. So really, this is the reason why I do not prefer to put the 2 different blankets all together. Of course, I will not put mine out because it's no space. Okay, I'm going to get back in these from my room. And the video here, I will hear my comment in a minute. podívat se, jak tam baterky koupit někde a není. Ty jsou tam nějaký tam už tomu. Naše bežný po prázdninách co dělá. No a kdyby to, kdyby chtěl někoho přirazit, kdyby nechtěli, abych bydlel na celou tím pokoji, já jsem se někoho chtěli přiřadit, tak si myslím, že jedna má by mohl být takový hodný kandidát, protože on je takový komunikativní člověk, jako já. Jo, kolik se dostalo do prváku jako wow, to mám tam nezbyde ani škatka volného místa. Jo. Okay, we are still on the main wash. I get back the keys of my room because I don't know if I will have a same room next year. So I will see, really. Now I don't know when the machine is draining the aqua from the main wash. I think it's of 7 depends, some 10-20 minutes. Still go on here. Struggling to information if I haven't got any money. the control. As you can hear now, we have a short topple and drain after the main wash. Anyway, I'm just now curious how this particular machine will be handled the swap. Got exactly 30 minutes left. Half an hour exactly. Wow, it doesn't stay in the main wash. Maybe that with the Orange creases doesn't do spin. After the first ring, after the main wash. We have a little rinse now here. Unfortunately, I don't know what does it now by the glue. Maybe that it does one skip, one spin, for some reason. Maybe because of the Orange creases. Okay. Don't know if that's continuation with no intermittent spins. Wow! I'll do that maybe extra rate. That's one thing I didn't know about this BEKO. And the thing I didn't know about this BEKO is that when it's with the redukced creases, when it does with the redukced creases, it does completely spin, skip the interim spins. So I think we will see a pixels long. Okay, I will see what the final screen will look like. And I will do the extra rinses. Because one thing I didn't know about this BEKO, that when you select the reduced creases, it does not only reduce the intermittent spin, but it skips the intermittent spins completely. So then I will must do the extra rinse. At least one. It's not really in my plan to skip the intermittent spins. Or is something about the bearings? Okay, now in curious what the final screen will look like. Because I expect creases one. Okay. Fail. Okay, let's start sticking. Next attempt. There will be a next attempt. Okay. That was an epic fail. Well, that was an epic fail. There was too much to block.